Angelo.com. Welcome you to another video of mine. I am in the wonderful, beautiful continent of Africa, the multicultural continent. Africa is blessed with a lot of animal safaris, with a lot of mineral resources. Look at how beautiful nature that Africa has. Africa is not just blessed with animals, but is blessed also with a lot of mineral resources. Africa is blessed a lot with also mineral resources, and the land is fertile. Listen to this.
Did you know Africa has approximately 30% of the Earth's remaining mineral resources? The continent has the largest reserves of precious metals with over 40% of the gold reserves, over 60% of the cobalt, and 90% of the platinum reserves. Nigeria is fourth largest oil exporter in the world, and Africa's biggest oil producer with about 2.2 million barrels produced every day. About half of the world's diamonds come from southern and central Africa. The largest gem-quality diamond ever found came from the Premier Mine near Pretoria. Around 2,000 different languages are spoken in Africa, and each of them have different dialects, while Arabic is the language that is most widely spoken in the African continent. More than 50% of the world's French-speaking population lives here on the continent. If we go by the records of the fossil remains, Africa seems to be the first continent where humans were found. The fossil remains have suggested that humans had inhabited the African continent around 7 million years ago. Rwanda was one of the first countries in the world to ban plastic bags. Even travelers entering the country are searched. No joke, it's so amazing. Africa has 8 of the 11 major biomes and the largest remaining populations of lion, elephant, rhinoceros, cheetah, hyena, leopard and hundreds of other species. Megafauna like giraffe, zebra, gorilla, hippopotamus, chimpanzee and wildebeest are unique to the continent and only found here. Africa has over 85% of the world's elephants, and over 99% of the remaining lions are on the African continent. The Serengeti, Tanzania, hosts the world's largest wildlife migration on Earth, with over 750,000 zebra marching ahead of 1.2 million wildebeest as they cross this amazing landscape. Mansa Musa, or Musa I of Mali, is considered one of the richest men in history. By the time of his death in 1937, estimates place his net worth in the range of $300 billion to $400 billion in adjusted dollars for the late 2000s. One of the oldest universities in the world is in Timbuktu, Mali. By the 12th century, Timbuktu was home to 3 universities. Over 25,000 students attended one of the Timbuktu universities in the 12th century. 18 people from Africa have been awarded a Nobel Prize. They come from Algeria, Egypt, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, and South Africa. Almost 40% of adults in Africa are illiterate, 2/3 are women. Adult literacy rates are below 50% in Benin, Burkina Faso, Chad, Ethiopia, Guinea, Mali, Niger, Senegal, Sierra Leone, and the Gambia. There are fewer people with internet connections in Africa than there are in just New York City. Approximately 90% of all cases of malaria worldwide occur in Africa, accounting for 24% of all child deaths in sub-Saharan Africa. Mogadishu, Somalia is the 4th most dangerous city in the world. Johannesburg, South Africa is 10th. Over 240 million Africans suffer from chronic undernourishment. Deforestation rates in Africa are twice the average for the rest of the world, with more than 4 million hectares of primary forest disappearing every year. The world's longest river, the Nile, and the world's largest desert, the Sahara, both are home in Africa. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania is the highest point in Africa and the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. It tops out at 19,340 feet above sea level. The snow caps are melting, with more than 80% of their mass gone since 1912. To give you an idea of how big Africa is, it covers 6% of the entire world's surface area. Some of the world's fastest growing economies are in Africa. The region, especially sub-Saharan Africa, is developing rapidly.